We've gone from spaghetti mess to organized spaghetti mess. So we've got everything connected. You can see the CAN bus is connected. You got your primary connection coming off all of your original wiring harness here. All the antennas, the USB is correct. All the rest of the antennas are in, and you could always use like a wrench and tighten these a little bit if you wanted. They're metal connections, so you could sink them down pretty tight if you wanted. The USB is in, and the USB is connected to the primary, that primary USB connection off the wiring harness. You've got the original OEM antenna that's also plugged in as well, and all of my other connection plugs up above. So I also chose to route the antenna wires upwards since all of them are coming down from above, so that would keep them from having to make an extra bend right here at the bottom. Maybe unnecessary, maybe not. Okay. So as we flip this around, and like I said, depending on your circumstances, you might have a lot more connections or different connections than what I have. If you've got an aftermarket stereo, you're installing the backup camera, for example, or other things. And this car doesn't have the backup camera in it. But I've also, with the Avin 2, I had the backup camera in a different E46 M3, and it makes a world of difference. Just unreal, the difference to be able to see out of the back. So if you're watching this before you buy this, I would strongly recommend getting the backup camera. The wiring isn't hard. It's just a matter of wiring it into the tail, running it all the way up, and running it up through the sideboards, up through the dash, and so on. I've done it once already. I'm not doing it with the Avin 3 in this particular case or for this model.